Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kim and today I'm going to show you how to turn into one of Vincent van Gogh's self-portraits. So if you want to see how we finished this look, stay tuned and it'll start right after I'm done talking. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel because I upload a video once a week on Wednesday or Thursday, and give this video a big old thumbs up if you like it. Give this video a thumbs up if you don't like chocolate. Give this video a thumbs up if you do like chocolate, so you have to like it anyways. Hello! Pretty excited tonight. My camera is loving this orange hair. So say hi when you get on. Tonight we are doing a self-portrait of Van Gogh. So I don't know if I could call it a self-portrait. It's a portrait of Van Gogh by Van Gogh himself. So this is our inspiration tonight. We're gonna go with a very happy portrait of himself. It's more on the blue tones, and I was digging that. So we're gonna do that one. I started with my hair just because I didn't know how it was gonna go. So yeah, that's why my hair is orange, if you were wondering. If you are hopping on this video and you have no idea who I am, my name is Kim. All of the makeup products that I will be using will be unique. So if you have any questions, let me know and I can answer your questions. Hey Leah, thank you. And everything else will be body paint and wishes. And hopes and wishes. So first I'm going to start off with good old foundation, because I want my face to be all one color, but I also want it to be more on the yellow side. I shouldn't say yellow. I should say on the warmer toned side. So I'm going to use a warmer toned foundation. A lot of you might be using a warmer toned foundation and you're not warm toned. So if your face looks like my face after we do this, maybe it's time you talk to your girl, just saying. So you'll see this reads really yellow on me because I'm not warm toned. There you go. There's a little makeup lesson for you. And I'm putting it all over my eyelids and my eyebrows because I kind of want some movability. Movability, I'm making up words. This is a cream foundation, so whenever I put my paint on top of it, it's going to allow my brush strokes to have a little more, I don't know, freedom to be themselves. It's just going to give me a little leeway if I make mistakes, is basically what it's doing. All right, so I'm just applying this with a brush, and I'm applying it pretty heavy. I do want full coverage, and I'm getting it. That was not a earthquake. That's just Odin itching himself. My goodness. He's being so naughty. So right before I turned on my live, Odin had got into my office trash can. Come on, you get out of here with all that loud stuff. And I have been dipping into Easter candy so bad. I have no self-control. But he got all the wrappers out and he was just chewing on them. He had a whole pile. So I had to clean up that mess before I got on. But yeah, he's being naughty. He makes life fun though, right? Okay, so now my face is all one color and it does not match my neck. Surprise, surprise. How many of you have makeup like this on a day-to-day basis? I know this was like in style in the 2000s where you had the line of demarcation, the cake face. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying if you're this girl and you want some help, I'm here for you. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the lighter colors before I make too many people mad about their foundation. I'm going to start light and then I'm going to go in with the more deeper colors. This picture that we're using as a reference is very, I don't know, there's just not a whole lot of difference. So we're just going to build. We're going to layer, kind of like how he did. Doing it just like he did. All right, I did tease that we were going to ask Alexa some questions about good old Van Gogh. And we are. So let's figure out why he cut his ear off. Who else wants to know that? I know I do, because you just don't cut your ear off when you're a happy person. So here goes nothing. Alexa, why did Van Gogh cut his ear off?
There are many theories to why Van Gogh cut off his left ear. Madness, depression, a drinking problem, a gory fight with his artist friend Paul Gogh, or a reaction to his brother Theo's engagement. Though there is much speculation, no evidence exists to confirm these theories.
So madness, a gory fight. I could see that. I always heard that Van Gogh cut his ear off because he was in love with somebody and they didn't love him back. That's just what I always thought. So I was gonna sing my I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. But I guess I was wrong, so it's a good thing that I didn't lead with that. Okay, so Van Gogh, his self-portraits all have very just loose brush strokes like this, which I dig, and he's able to create dimension and make it look pretty dang good. So let's see. He's got a lot of skin colors, but I think I'm going to go more on the yellow, and then we'll we'll follow up with some blue. We're going to take a little artistic freedom here. Got to get my ear. You know, this authentic earbud from his era. I actually believe that the picture we're using as a reference was painted in 1889. It was a good year. 100 years later, I was born. Hi, Darcy. What do you think of my hair? You digging this color? When I first started painting my hair, it was like bright red. And then I put some orange in it, and then it was bright orange. And I'm like, well, we'll just go with it. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a ton of these brush strokes, and we'll just be layering on top of this. We'll be like ogres. Ogres have layers, onions have layers. So that's what we'll do. We're pulling a Van Gogh. You digging it? Yeah. I put some streaks in it. I was being super fancy. You know, it's a Wednesday night. You might as well. Okay. I feel like I'm kind of resembling a bird. Not what I was going for, but I dig it. All right. Van Gogh is on my list quite a bit for this series, so I might have to break it up a little bit, or it's just going to be a ton of Van Gogh paintings, but he has a ton of cool stuff that he did. It's kind of neat when you're planning these series because I always find things that I didn't know. Like, I didn't know that he painted, gosh, it was like 30 self-portraits. Hi, Mom! Big Bird, yeah! If Big Bird was a ginger, this is what he would look like. Let's ask Alexa how many portraits he painted. Alexa, how many portraits of himself did Van Gogh paint?
Here's something I found from the article Vincent Van Gogh on Wikipedia. Van Gogh created more than 43 self-portraits between 1885 and 1889. Did that answer your question?
It did, thank you.
Thanks for your feedback.
That's insane. 43 self-portraits. And I did hear from Alexa herself that he did so many self-portraits because he couldn't afford models. Which, I mean, can anybody really afford a model? Just putting that out there. No offense to you models. But yeah, so that's why he did so many self-portraits. But 43 in a span of less than 5 years. Insane. I don't even look at myself that many times, like, in the mirror. It's like the only time I look at myself. It's when I'm in my phone. Spoken like a true millennial. Okay. So I'm just kind of making stuff on my face. That's what we're doing. That's what we're going for. You do too. Sometimes, Mom. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. Okay. So I think that's a good start for the yellow. This might be like a hard one to watch if you're a perfectionist. So if Bo's watching, he's probably going nuts. Definitely not a perfectionist type of painter. I think he was an impressionist. Alexa, what type of painter was Van Gogh?
This might answer your question. Van Gogh's genres are portrait, still life, and landscape painting.
That didn't answer my question. Pretty sure he was an impressionist. If not, somebody tell me. And I put it in the comments. I'm saying sorry, well, you were warned. If you have an Alexa, I'm sorry. We're just going to be talking to each other. I know. Well, it's a mixture of the foundation I used because it's the wrong color. It's a warm toned foundation, and you can see the pink. I'm a very cool toned person. I'm so cool. But, so it pulls really yellow on me. So that's why I look jaundiced here. Jaundice here is it's art. Okay, so now I'm just going to go in with some peach color I created. So I'm just using my very clean paint palette. And we're just making more brush strokes. So this is definitely just going to be a layering type of video. I hope you're into it. If not, you're in for 30 minutes of not enjoying yourself. Okay. I don't want to muddy these colors. What brand of foundation to use? It's unique. And this color that I used, Magical Fingers, is Taffeta. So it's probably one of the lighter of our warm tone foundations. All of our foundation colors, I think they're all named after fabrics. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because there's chiffon, organza. Those are fabrics, correct? Let's ask Alexa. Alexa, is chiffon a fabric?
Sorry, I don't know that.
She doesn't know. I'm going to say yes. I'm just going to go with yes. We don't need Alexa to tell us.
The preposition to is usually defined as used for expressing motion or direction toward a point, person, place, or thing approached and reached, as opposed to from. The expression to is usually defined as for all practical purposes, practically speaking, virtually. The adverb to is usually defined as toward a point, person, place, or thing.
I'm pretty sure this is Amazon torturing me. She does that every once in a while. I think it's because I say something and then she doesn't like it, so then she just nails me with some facts. Yes, okay, so it is fabric. Yeah, the line, it's pretty huge. We just added a bunch of colors. All right. Maybe we should start going a little bolder with the colors. I feel like at this point, we're just muddying. I should probably switch brushes too. Just saying. Okay. I'm going to outline his eyes because he does have a hooded eye and it overhangs right here. As you can see, I definitely do not have that going on. So we're going to pretend. I'm going to use this brown color. I'm going to lighten it up just a little bit. I'm going to create an eye fold here. And then we'll create our scowl. And we'll highlight and make that all look real. Okay. Then he has his eyelid, and then we'll do it on this side. His portrait is sideways, so I'm just kind of guessing on what this eye would look like. We'll make it work. I look super yellow. Super duper yellow. So I'm just going to hit the top of this fold with a lighter color so that it sticks out more. Lights and darks. We're playing with contour now. There we go. There's our eye fold. Then we'll just have to make sure that we don't mess that up as we keep going with the colors. Whoopsies. Okay. As I just keep adding and kind of messing it up, it's fine. There we go. Same thing over here. This is a good look, guys. If you ever wanted to know how to make your hooded eye look more hooded, add a little light color to it. Okay, let's see. He has a very defined nose. We'll be nice about it. Let's see. I need a brush to shove up my nose. Let's do this one. I'm actually going to use black eyeshadow for this. So I'm getting it wet, and then I'm just going to go around my nostril. Since we're going to go from the side, we'll choose this side. Okay. I guess I should show you his nose so you don't think that I'm just like picking my nose with my brush. So see, his nose is like very pointed. That was probably a little loud. Sorry. Okay. No worries, guys. Okay. I'm going to leave that for now. We'll add to it later. No worries. Let's start painting our beard. We'll do the same thing, start light, and then add in as we go. I'm just going to mix a bunch of colors. That's probably really loud in the mic. It's a totally different ball game with a mic on. Because whenever I watch my playback, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can hear myself like gulp and breathe, and then I start being mad at myself for being a mouth breather, but it is what it is. I feel like in the last year, I've painted quite a few beards and mustaches on myself. Quite the accomplishment. I don't know if you can hear this, but it sounds very cool. At least to me. I don't know how it sounds in the mic, but... Okay. Let's get a smaller brush and we'll start painting in some darker red. That's why I like his paint style, because it's very free. There's not like a rule. I spent hours trying to pluck them out. Me too. I actually use those face shavers called Tinkle. But I was getting my eyelashes permed the last time, and I swear I had just shaved my face like a week before. And I was talking to the lady doing my eyelashes, and she had just waxed her face. And she was like, oh, yours is probably long enough to wax. I was like, excuse me, I just shaved. So apparently I shaved my face, but I could do a better job. Oh well. Can't win them all, right? Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of brown to the bottom. just to kind of give it some dimension. Yeah, I was a little shocked. I was like, I thought I was doing a good job. Apparently not. I definitely must have had a 5 o'clock shadow. Like, if it's long enough to wax, geez. But I never see it because it's peach fuzz. Hi, Dad. Okay. Yeah, this is... I look very yellow. It's fine. I want to itch my nose where I put all that black. Let's do some lighter colors in the beard. I feel like we are very, very, very red now. That's not a lighter color. I'll just dip into some white and make a peach color. It's kind of bringing it back. That's one thing that's hard about this style is once you add on dark, it's hard to come back. Hi, Sherry. What do you think of my beard? I kind of feel like I have flames. That's what this looks like, is flames, like a flame tattoo. Also, not what I was going for. Okay. I'm just adding in some brown to kind of break up this McDonald's looking beard I have going on. It's fine. Totally fine. Oh my gosh, so the dogs, I have a closet behind me and I keep all my makeup stuff in there. And so the dogs have this bin of toys that they can't play with because they're so destructive. But every time I go to get like all my makeup stuff out of the closet, they always sneak a toy out and I can hear Freya just destroying it. That's why they can't have them, is because they destroy their toys. But I can hear her in the bedroom just going to town on this toy. So there's going to be a nice little mess for me, I can already tell. Aren't dogs amazing? Okay. So I'm going to focus on his eyes. He has really sad looking eyes. So I'm going to try and mimic that as much as I can. We'll see. We'll just be the girl version of Van Gogh. I'll put that out there just in case I can't do it. Giving myself the opportunity to not succeed. Not a good life. Not a good way to live your life. But who am I to judge? Right now I am using my paint palette from Mehron. Very clean. If you see me using any makeup, it's called Unique. If you have any questions, I'm full of answers. Not an expert, but I do know quite a bit about the makeup. Okay. And if you want a color match, I promise that I won't color match you like you'll have to watch it from the beginning, Sherry, because I put on a foundation and it looked so silly. I wouldn't say silly. It looked like crap. My face was yellow and my neck was like pink. I don't do that. I have it for makeup purposes only. Let's see. I feel like I need to add in some light here to make his eye pop. And here. We're playing with darks and lights to try and make my eye look not like my eye. And if you hear a dog barking, it's just our weekly Wednesday dog. It's always a different one, but they love to be in my videos. Okay. His eye is very hard to recreate. It's a good thing that we have some freedom here with this. Let's see. So in his portrait, he made his eye very, I don't even know how to explain it. It's very polygon. That's probably not the right word. I just wanted to speak math to you. Let's do some eyebrows. Yeah? You into that? Okay. He's got some low hangers. That's just my dog doing his weekly barking. All right. Let's go in with some yellow and orange. There we go. Those are some brows to be proud of. Proud and proud. Let's see when Van Gogh was born. Alexa, when was Van Gogh born?
Vincent van Gogh was born on March 30th, 1853.
Oh, he just had his birthday. You like that action? It's like tired of hearing him oof. I wonder if Van Gogh had any kids. Alexa, did Van Gogh have any kids?
Django Reinhardt had one child.
Alexa, wrong Van Gogh. Django.
I'm not sure.
No, you're not. Does anybody else fight with Alexa? I feel like it's an everyday thing with her and I. But it's just because she's always there. So I'm always asking her questions. But yeah, usually she'll interrupt me when I'm in calls and make her sound like she's a real person. I guess there is people on the other end listening, so technically it is kind of a real person. The people at Amazon probably think I'm hilarious. She is. Do you have one hooked up in your house, Sharon? Because I know ours, we have one in every room now, and it's pretty insane. So I take it Alexa's not very well liked on this video. Okay. Just adding in some of these darker pieces. Trying to not... You gave yours to Sean. So now Sean has somebody to argue with. You should get one. I really like having an Alexa just because I can ask her anything and she always tells me. Like, my favorite thing to do is when I'm like cooking or something, I always say like, Alexa, is it safe for dogs to eat this? And she'll always tell you, yes, but if your dog dies, it's not on me. She doesn't actually say that. Alexa, stop. My mom got me an Alexa that has video, which is awesome, except she plays videos and talks to me on her own. So it's interesting. It's interesting what she decides to do. Okay, I need to stop chatting. Get this show on the road. We're so yellow. We need to add in some blue. Because the picture we chose to use as a reference is very, whoa, very blue. And we definitely didn't go that direction. We're yellow. Yellow as yellow can be. Let's get some blue on this face. Okay. That'll break up the yellow pretty good. So I have to be careful to not feel like I'm cross-hatching because I like to cross-hatch, but that's not how his painting is. So don't come at me for not being super authentic, but just making things up. I always feel like I make it sound like a lot of people actually do come at me. They don't. I'm just saying, if you feel like it, take your bad energy elsewhere. I'm actually fairly lucky. I've only had to deal with negative people once, but they like to come around, so you never know. No worries, guys, that's just my dog. If you can hear it. He's deciding whether or not to go bark, because he knows he's not going to get in trouble until I'm done. Okay. I feel like we look very muddy. Wasn't going for that, but it's fine. It's totally fine. Let's add in some black detail with a very fine brush, and we'll see if we can fix some of this, or at least make it look worse. We're pretty good at doing that. I feel like I kind of have to poke myself in the eye to get that like square look that he had going on. Van Gogh, how did you get a square eye? Oh, that didn't feel good. Don't worry, guys. If I go blind, it's on me. Probably not best to put these paints right next to your eyes. Okay, now we can fix that by going in with some white. As you hear me like heavy mouth breathe into my mic, sorry. Gosh, there must be some like happening stuff going on outside. Usually the dogs aren't this active. I have like the laziest dogs ever. All they do is sleep all day long. And they only come to life when Bo gets home from work. So usually on Wednesdays they're fairly calm. Not this Wednesday. It's fine. Okay. I feel like we've kind of accomplished a square eye. Now we just have to blend some color in here. Make these look less like orange blobs and more like eyebrows. It's kind of looking like him. Not that I knew him or anything, but we know so much about him now. It's like he's family. His eyebrows are definitely sisters, not twins. We're not going to focus so much on this side because his self-portrait was from the side. So, went in. I'm going to go in with some black on the other eye though, just so that we have the one side not looking like the other side, you know what I mean? Okay. I feel like I just gave myself like a weird looking eye over here. It's fine. What do you think we need? What would you like to see on your Van Gogh today? Oh, maybe we should make our lips lip colored. Let's use a little bit of, this is the color Sublime. This is actually a really pretty lipstick, just for everyday use. It's a skin color. And I'm gonna apply it with a brush. Just don't know which brush. Probably better go with this one. He doesn't have very big lips. I'm actually gonna mix this with a little bit of concealer because if you see, it's a very peachy color, but with this painting being the way it is. So we'll just lighten up this with that concealer, and then we just made concealer colored lips. That's a big lip. Those are very bright. Didn't want to go for that. There we go. Tone that down a little bit. It's a little much. And I'm just going to brush stroke, and we're going to do some dark in the middle. We'll do black eyeshadow. It looks weird now, don't worry. It's going to stay looking weird. It's a closed mouth picture, you guys. Let's actually take some of this concealer and do some lines, and then, you guys, I think we're done. You may not think we're done, but I think we're done. We came, we saw, we did it. Okay. We'll just add some light strokes on top of everything. Sorry, I have to be quiet during this part. It seems very intense. I feel like we didn't get his sadness captured. Mom, do I look like a crazy old man from the 1800s? Be honest. Brutally honest. Thank you, Leah. Okay. Yeah, that's more of a Van Gogh look right there. Like, not feeling it. This guy's not feeling it. Let's do some quick neck painting. I know, the last thing you guys want is more painting. Oh my gosh. Does she ever stop? No, I don't. I just feel like now that we've started painting my necks, all 5 of them, in my videos, whenever I don't paint my neck, I always feel like I didn't leave it all on the field, you know? So yeah, that's why we're painting my neck. And we'll just do some like squiggly lines, some of these other colors. Because the neck's not what matters. It just needs to lead into the face. Okay. Do you feel like that's enough? Should we do some other colors? I don't know. Making it our own, you know, artistic freedom, right? And I did kind of leave this side alone because it is facing this way. So yeah, I kind of cheated. It's fine. Nobody judge me. Okay. One more thing and then I promise we'll go. I'm going to add some black into my hair. Just for some streaks. He had some black streaks in his hair. He didn't have solid pink, purple, orange like I do. This will look like those brush strokes. How are we doing on time? 50 minutes. Holy pickle cow. Doing good. It's like a personal goal of mine. Every one of these looks I always want to do in under an hour. I would like to be able to do them in less time, but then they wouldn't look as good. Oh, he does have a widow's peak. Perfect. Because I kind of do too. Me and Van Gogh. Widow's peak. Having people. Okay. I look like Dracula. It's fine, guys. Technically, he was kind of... Dracula was just misunderstood, too. Okay, let's get a little light color. There we go. Now I'm calling it done. Just because if I keep going, it's just going to get worse. Worse and worse and worse. We're going to drag this down the bridge of my nose. We actually do have kind of the same shape of nose. His is lumpy like mine too. Maybe we're related. You never know. Mom, were we related to Van Gogh? Wouldn't that be crazy? Oh, well, we wouldn't be because... Oh, wait, no. Alexa never told us. Alexa, did Vincent Van Gogh have any kids?
Yes, Vincent Van Gogh had a child.
There's a chance! All right, you guys. Before I annoy you and your Alexas, this is our look for this Wednesday night, and it looks best like this. What do you think? If you weren't a Van Gogh fan before, are you a Van Gogh fan now? Maybe we should put some blue. See, this is what I do. I just add, and then I could sit here all night long. Who else thinks that there's a chance they could be related to Vincent Van Gogh? You never know. You could be a Van Gogh. So this is our Wednesday night look. Second look in the series. We still need to come up with a better name than Famous, I can't even remember what I called it, Famous Paintings Makeup Series. I was thinking of calling it The Greats, but I don't know. If you think of anything better than Famous Painters Makeup Series, let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments if you've ever seen one of Vincent Van Gogh's over 40 self-portraits. Because I know the one in this picture is in... I'm going to butcher the pronunciation. The Musée d'Orsay. Super French. So that self-portraits, that's where that's at. Probably in France, super French. But yeah, let me know if you've ever seen one of these in person. And I'm out. You guys have an amazing Wednesday night. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and showing me the love on my video. If you think I should keep my hair like this forever, put one of those emojis like this. I have hair day in a week, so you never know. I could go ginger. I mean, I'm already growing a beard. Might as well dye it orange and I could be the next Ed Sheeran. Whatever makes you famous, right? You guys have an amazing Wednesday night. Keep it friendly. There's so much mean stuff out there right now. So, yeah. There's my spiel. You guys have a great night. Bye.